Travis Bickle is one of cinema's most haunting portraits of isolation and psychological decay. Played by Robert De Niro, Travis is a 26-year-old former Marine who becomes a New York City taxi driver, working long night shifts because he suffers from chronic insomnia. From the very beginning, he's established as an outsider, physically present in the city, yet mentally and emotionally detached from its rhythms. Isolation and alienation. Travis lives a solitary existence. His apartment is stark and disordered, often lit by the flickering glow of the TV. He has no real connections or friendships. In his voiceovers, taken from his journal, Travis's thoughts reveal his profound sense of alienation. He refers to the city as full of filth and scum, and speaks of the rain metaphorically as something that should wash it all away. This recurring idea of cleansing becomes central to his descent into vigilantism. Attempts at connection. Despite his antisocial tendencies, Travis tries, awkwardly, to connect with others. One of the most revealing relationships is with Betsy, Sybil Shepherd, a campaign worker for Senator Palantine. He idealizes her immediately, describing her as like an angel. But Travis doesn't know how to relate to people in a normal way. On their first date, he takes her to a porno theater, a stunning misread of social norms that ends their relationship. This moment underlines how Travis isn't just socially awkward, he's fundamentally disconnected from the world around him. Descent into obsession and violence. After Betsy rejects him, Travis's alienation intensifies. He spirals further, working out obsessively and buying guns from an underground dealer. He begins a transformation, physically and psychologically. His internal monologue turns darker, and he starts to fantasize about becoming an Avenger. This culminates in his infamous line, delivered to his mirror, "You talkin' to me?" This scene, improvised by De Niro, encapsulates Travis's fractured psyche. He's performing a fantasy of confrontation, playing both aggressor and target. Iris and the Savior Complex. Travis's encounter with Iris, Jodie Foster, a 12-year-old sex worker, marks a critical shift. He projects his longing for purpose and redemption onto saving her. Though he only knows her briefly, he becomes obsessed with the idea of rescuing her. The irony is that Iris never asked for salvation in the first place. Yet, for Travis, this mission becomes a justification for violence. The climactic shootout and its aftermath. The film's climax is a brutal, blood-soaked shootout in a flophouse brothel, where Travis kills Iris's pimp and others, nearly dying in the process. It's filmed in a raw, almost documentary style, shocking and ugly. Yet the aftermath is striking. Travis is hailed as a hero in newspaper clippings, and Iris's parents thank him for returning their daughter. This public reaction starkly contrasts with the viewer's knowledge of Travis's motivations. He wasn't driven by heroism, but by delusion and desperation. Ambiguity in the ending. The final scene is intentionally ambiguous. Travis survives, returns to driving a cab, and even picks up Betsy again, now seemingly stable. But when he glances in his rearview mirror just before the credits roll, there's a flash of tension in his eyes. It suggests that nothing has truly changed. His psyche remains volatile. Was his redemption real, or just another turn in a dangerous cycle? In short, Travis Bickle is not just a character study, he's a warning. A man adrift in a world he can't relate to, slowly becoming the very threat he claims to oppose. Taxi Driver uses his story to explore mental illness, urban decay, toxic masculinity, and the myth of the lone savior. And it leaves us with an unsettling question: what happens when the line between hero and monster blurs completely?